Imagine going to sleep in a city filled with tens of thousands of people and waking up to find every single person gone. No bodies, no battle, no warning, just silence. Because thousands of years ago, an entire city vanished overnight, and to this day, no one knows why. In the early 1900s, explorers traveling through the deserts of the Middle East made a discovery that shocked the world. Hidden beneath layers of sand were the ruins of a massive ancient city, with carefully planned streets, strong stone homes, and advanced architecture far ahead of its time. But one detail terrified archaeologists the most. There were no human remains anywhere. Not in the houses, not in the streets, not even in graves. It was as if the entire population had simply walked away. Inside the abandoned homes, everything looked strangely normal. Clay bowls still sitting on tables, water jars still sealed, doors left slightly open. Nothing suggested panic or destruction. Instead, the city looked paused in the middle of ordinary life, like someone had whispered a warning in the night and everyone left at once. Historians later dated the settlement to more than 2,000 years old, yet there were no written records describing its fall, no legends, no battles, no disasters, almost like history itself had forgotten this place existed. The first explanation seemed obvious: war. Maybe an enemy army approached, forcing the citizens to flee in a desperate overnight escape. But when archaeologists searched the ruins, they found no weapons, no burned buildings, and no mass graves. Nothing that normally follows an invasion. If an army had attacked, it left no trace behind. Others believed a sudden natural disaster forced everyone to run. An earthquake, poisonous gas, a massive sandstorm. But again, the evidence didn't match. The buildings were still standing, food supplies were untouched, and the city wasn't buried quickly enough to trap anyone inside. Whatever happened, it wasn't sudden destruction. It felt more like a planned escape. Then, researchers uncovered something far more mysterious. At the center of the city stood a temple filled with unusual symbols, carvings that didn't match any nearby civilization. Many of the markings pointed toward the sky. Ancient writings discovered nearby described a moment called the Night of Calling, a night when the chosen people would leave this world behind. Most historians dismiss this as myth, but one detail remains impossible to explain. Near the main gate, archaeologists discovered thousands of footprints pressed into hardened earth, all of them leading out of the city, and not a single set leading back in. No one knows where they went. No nearby settlement has ever been found. No graves, no remains, just disappearance. Today, the ruins still stand in silence, holding a secret that has survived for thousands of years. What could make an entire civilization abandon everything in a single night? Fear, faith, or something they saw coming? Because sometimes history doesn't end with destruction. Sometimes it simply disappears. So, what do you think happened to the lost city? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe to Ancient Chronicles for more mysteries hidden in history.